A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the Arizona Cardinals. Carlson ready to get us started, and away we go in Glendale. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hit the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Sure. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Murray on 3rd down. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
Play action now. Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Cardinals literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pass is caught. It's C.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's ETN on first down. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Design bootleg here. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. And they scoop it up, time to push to the line. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. And here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Secures this at the 17. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Swim. Green, green, green. Come on. Hey, shit. Whoa.
Here's Kyler to throw. Catch made by Austin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Big ace open. 2-2. Hot. 2-2.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Get some space around midfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's caught by Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Commanders' 20-yard line.
Now Kyler. Brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead to 7. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8.
14. Commanders 6. Daniel Carlson set to kick.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
9 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Washington Commanders 1st down.
Daniels on 1st down. He goes right back to Samuel. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Daniels is going to throw again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Algier running behind center. It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Lions!
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Dragon 60! Go!
Now Daniels on 4th down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready, right?
ETN can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Throwing jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. He scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels looking to throw. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Yeah.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Easy.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's one.
From the gun, it's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go.
They send Samuel right. Daniels now on 1st down. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's second and long.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Kyler looking to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Quick pass, right side, complete. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. It's on target to Johnson. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I think that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels now. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Here we go.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden grind in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Get it.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the Commanders' 45-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Play action now. Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And the tackle quickly follows that catch, and this one reaches the 23. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A give to Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Murray to throw here on third. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Come on. Sit. 2-2.
He's back to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gibbs. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Brought down just shy of the goal
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Murray with the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready? Get it!
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Ready? 18 rally.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Daniels setting up the play action. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
3rd and short, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now.
Daniels is going to throw again. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. And they're on the 24-yard line.
Yeah. Really,
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Deuce. Big Ace.
Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the call stands even after the challenge, and now they're down to just one timeout.
2-2.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
2-2.
Throw right side, Kyle Wilson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. First and 10. Kyler with a chance to run it here. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Go on.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
2-2. Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Big Ace. 2-2.
Here's Murray. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, Bronco 80, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Here we go.
To throw, Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Commanders losing by 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Daniels from the pistol. Run in right side by McLaurin. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Let's go. 60, top low.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Once again, it's caught by Hopkinson. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
He'll look to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go now.
To throw again, it's Daniels. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
60 Maverick. 6.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
2-2. Come on.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Quick slant is caught by Teslam. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing again, Murray. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Throwing now. It's his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
1st and 10, Murray. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, Murray. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's taken down. They got to him on his way to 6. No time left on the clock, partner. That defensive effort right there is going to win them this game. So what a way to get them the win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as they should. That game-winning play. And this contest, whew, is going to be one we remember for a long time to come. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Glendale.